What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a video on the Phaseshift first thoughts. Just played around with it a little bit, and my conclusion is it sucks. That's the quick part. I'm going to go over why next. So, number one, you can't use it like a traditional sniper. Like, you can't uncloak and then immediately fire. Then you can't get those one-shot headshots. You have to uncloak, hold down the button, and wait for the charge up, and then fire. And sometimes I've had moments where I don't even get one-shot headshots with this thing. It's ridiculous. It's just, I think it's crap. Like, in comparison with a, what's it called? Dang it. Parallax is what I was looking for there. In comparison with the Parallax, you could just uncloak, take that shot, and immediately back away. I couldn't even cloak with the thing, because it's that charge up time that gets you. You can't charge it up while you're cloaked. It hurts. And I have gotten counter sniped 100 billion% more with a Phaseshift than a Parallax. It's just ridiculous. And if you watch my video on sniping tips and tricks, you'll know that cloaking is a really big deal with counter sniping and sniping in general. So I find not being able to cloak with the Phaseshift, because I just couldn't even cloak. I had to stay uncloaked just to use the thing. It's a really big downer. Now, the next thing is the charge up. Charge up, you can't hold it down, and you have a very small time that it's completely maxed out charge. Like, as soon as it gets full charge, I think like it's maybe a second or 0.5 seconds, then it just immediately fires. It's so fast, you can't really think. The target, like, I have sat on a target and held down that time until it's fully charged up, and as soon as it's about fully charged, the guy moves, and it just shoots. It's very hard to actually use the weapon itself. And what else was it? Canceling the charge. You have to switch your, unless I'm missing something, you have to switch to your pistol and then back to the sniper just to cancel the charge. I think you should have like at least a key to cancel the charge. It's just very inconvenient. And by the time I have aimed on a target, I went through that entire charge up process, and I'm almost ready to fire. Immediately, a friendly sniper takes out the other guy that I'm looking at, which he was probably standing still for a good 7 seconds just to like, it's almost impossible to one-shot headshot targets that are standing still for under, I say, 4 or 3 seconds. Now, one other problem that I have with this weapon is the muzzle velocity. It's so low, it's really hard to use the semi-automatic version of it. It's just, I find myself having to lead targets way too much to actually, and after, I think, I've hit a guy 3 times, and he hasn't died with semi-auto. It's really annoying. Take the time, and the guy doesn't even die, and then it just gets finished off by other friendly. It's just, this weapon is so, I think the best part about it, the only good thing about it, is the unlimited ammo. That's about it. Because all the other downsides just make sniping virtually impossible. But wait, there's still more wrong with the weapon. Holding your breath and charging this thing up, you can barely pull it off. You basically have 1 second to pull it off for a full charge and get a headshot. You can't, it's very difficult to aim with it to go for headshots, because after you're fully charged, your breath is almost out, and you can barely even take a follow-up shot. Now, I may be wrong about that, but that was just in my experience with the weapon. I mean, at one point I was spawn camping a Sunday. I still couldn't get some consecutive kills with it, and I was using semi-auto and fully charging it up. I couldn't get consecutive kills. I was having a bad day. It could have been just me this day. It could have been the circumstances I was in, but currently I believe the Phaseshift is completely broken, and I would not recommend this weapon would not recommend buying this weapon. There you go. Now, changes that I would suggest would be, number one, make it so you can cancel the, number one, you should be able to charge up the weapon, and then have the max charge up, or charge up the weapon while you're cloaked, and then have the time it's fully charged for 5 seconds, then you can release it when you want to. Or even have it can be fully charged and just release it when you want to. And there's no timer in between. The second thing is, what was the second thing? 1 second. Okay, I just thought of it. Make it so you can cancel the charge time. In scoped or not scoped, you should be able to cancel the charge with a button, say like T or X or something like that. Because it's just convenience, really. Because I honestly hate switching out from my pistol back to the primary just to cancel the charge. Now, I could take this over the previous thing I suggested. So basically what this idea would be is create the time is uncharged to fully charged, make that time less. So the enemy doesn't have to be standing still for as long as they currently have to, because currently it's almost personally impossible to kill the guy unless he's like AFK or something, or he actually does stand still for that long. Now this all could be me, or this could be just the situations I was in, or it's just a super high skill cap weapon. But I'm just having no success with this weapon. If you guys have had success with it, let me know in the comments below, because I'm really just flandered, or whatever it is, confused of why they put this weapon in the game, because it's currently just crap for me. I mean, I had to, in the video, you'll see that I had to take my anchor out on rears with a burster max, because I was pissed off. This is going to conclude my first thoughts, my concluded thoughts on the Phaseshift, because honestly, I think this weapon is complete crap currently. It needs changing, personally. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some comments down below if you have any different suggestions, or if you had better success with this weapon than me, or any ideas you have. Put them in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this yeah, I'm not even gonna say quick. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Peace out. Now, in the intro, you will be seeing some parallax gameplay, just so you can see the two weapons compared to each other in the same exact situation with the same loadout. It's just there for your amusement, pleasure, and so you can get a better idea of the two weapons compared to each other, because they're the most similar weapons to each other.